lands config. He does die immediately to the red bush right as I'm talking him up.
Config plays Counter-Strike the way that people were investing into crypto in the mid-2020s. He's just,
just put it all out there.
There's no, we can't lose. It's all upside from here. Don't even worry. Don't worry. All right. Ins has gone down. The bomb has been planted, though. It is a 3 versus 2 right now. A little bit of low help on a couple of players, but this is about the best shot they've got. They do have a Molotov on Liaz and a nice head drop on Sicko. That should seal the deal. Smoke on head trick. Probably the only way they can try and win this is to get maybe a couple of kills on the ramp and just go for a smoke defuse. Otherwise, it probably won't happen. Sets up the smoke instead, flashes his way over, and he's looking to try and bait them out, but there should be absolutely no way. A little bit of a shot coming through. They're walking in. There's one. Sicko's still doing a great job of hiding, and time has run out. Good headshot. He spins for it, but I don't think he has the time for it. There's a huge attempt for head trick, but ultimately, it'll be a 13-2 scoreline at the end of the half. If I call in for a pizza and I'm asking for, 5 different things, I get 3 of them, yeah. I'm all right. Okay. That's how I feel with an IP right now.
So just a little over the majority.
Just a little over the majority. It's all good. Config is back in the driver's seat, and he's taking a headshot against Vex side of the middle. But more than that, he spotted 2 other players. So the map is easy. Even Config could do it at this point in time. He's going to be taken down by Lias and solo head trick. Bomb planted behind it, and it is a 3-on-3.
Ah, yes. Rez, he got that bomb down and now he's tucked in. Oh my god, Leah has destroyed. Fair, is it? I didn't even realize he was poising to fight someone else. I don't know where that kill, was that on a guy rotating? That was on a guy rotating in.
Yep.
That's the pixel angle, it's short, that's crazy. Brolin, oh, he's found this timing. Alistair beheaded, and now just Sicko left to do the honorable thing, and that is die. Brolin shoots him in the back. And with that pistol round, NIP up onto 14. Academy player, young, was in the academy circuit for a long while, so he does have playing experience. He's got lots of it, and there is a good bit of data to go back and look at. But in terms of, finding where this guy sits, where the ceiling is up against Tier 1, that's not known. Not in the same way we have the data on guys like Config, for example. So it is sick to see Headtrick having a performance like this, and everyone else around him looking good as well.
He's played 17 rounds and has died 4 times. It's absolutely disgusting. I didn't even realize. I realized he had the kills, but the deaths is almost more ridiculous.
And he's still been like really involved. That's the other thing that's so crazy, right? I have a lot more respect for someone when they barely died, but they are hyper involved in how the rounds are panning out, right? And Headtrick's very much subscribed to that. So is Config, in fairness. He's only sat there on, 9 deaths? And this guy's been pushing mid every round. So, kind of crazy.
Look at the opening that Rez has been making here. Vex sights a donut, so maybe, he's going to hear them running in. He knows how close to the 5-7. He has to get both of them. Otherwise, Rez is probably going to kill this round. Flash through. Oh, it's a nice attempt. Almost manages to do it, but instead, Config barely able to get the headshot, and now it's a 2-on-3. I don't know about this one. Bomb going down. Red's actually, weirdly enough, has not been put into play yet. I wonder if he's going to keep pushing now, because surely they must know no one's coming through this way. If anyone was going to show up, he would have done it already. Not even going to try and sneak to the middle. Instead, Config just keeps on fighting. We'll get another couple of kills, and it's Ins alone in a 1 versus 2. Headtrick low on health, doesn't matter. 25-4 at the end.
Wow.
As NIP demolished Greyhound rivalry on Ancient.
I hate where you go. How about you, friends?
After today, also, I can agree with you.
2 days in a row. Well, you played Vitality picked it yesterday.
Yeah, they absolutely demolished us.
Never ideal.
Unfortunate.
Well, you might watch a demolishing today unless Greyhound show a bit more face than they did on their map pick. And IP at least coming in hot in a very important game and looking to face Pain as well in that final group matchup for the mid-bracket. To start off, it's in taking down Brolin and Nip regrouping on A ramp.
I think Rez will have to do a lot of work. Oh, there's another one.
Oh,
and the third.
Oh, just
You go.
Yeah, take it, Yanko. You're the play-by-play caster.
You don't want that.
I definitely do.
That's the only thing like worse at than Taskmaster is play-by-play cast.
I think your 1 round on Inferno was a work of art.
Wow.
You're selling yourself short.
I'm saving myself for, some bigger games.
Yeah, of course, the playoffs of Dallas. Where you do your best work.
Well, absolutely. Me and my boy Dinko. This is winnable for him, right?
Never.
What do you do if you're his teammate now? Like,
Well, actually,
You
one
wish just
teammate,
hit
he was super good at clutching Alexei,
oh,
but not with pitches.
Even throwing the smoke out, that's really getting nerdy, making sure they don't pick it up.
Yeah, it's a smart decision by him.
in the end they run out of time, so worked out good for Greyhound.
Yeah, I think this goes a little further. He lets his inner demons take over. He could find config, but he's just thrown the flashes into B. Liaz recovers from them. They still cross in. He can't get any more. Damage to 2. Very low players. This nade can be big, but it's not the planter with low health. Headtrick's going to get it down. They're waiting on the flank. Pistol actually viable here, but Config has a nice angle, and he's full health as well, so Ballester runs him down with a pistol. This round, oh! He pulls out the AWP out of nowhere, and Vexite drops in. They've heard him. He needs 2 kills here in trades. Alistair burns out Alexi and Tetris. Now it's just down to the guy at quad, but Brolin's bought enough off the clock, and it might be exactly what Yanko predicted, just a round too late. Greyhound out of time in the retake.
You're 3v4. You're going for it. Like, why don't you just contain them, right? Like Alistair doesn't. He just stands. If someone tries to save, he gets a kill, falls back. Too much. Now they don't have all nades.
And I think because there were 2 players low, and they had like a nade and a molotov, so they took the risk. So as I said, like,
Through the smoke.
they don't have weapons.
Brolin was beasting on this position in their opening map against Payne. I remember he just sat on short. I think he went like 10-2 in opening duels in Vertigo when they played it last time, or for the first time. He was getting so much done, but Alistair's on the perfect angle as that smoke fades.
Only smokes on NIP, so it sort of feels like they can just cut noise and then have to go away.
James, how do you feel about all the deep takes we've been seeing, right? Often in Kato and here as well, we're seeing a lot more teams just smoke out elevator and molly boost and take the side that way, rather than the typical left-right smokes like Nip are doing now. What's your take?
Yeah, I think you're more comfortable with that because the enemies cannot easily just molly nade side every second. But yeah, it depends on like the situation, right? Here they don't have the Molotov, they understand maybe, like, I'm not sure how the round played out so much, but maybe they understand that here they wasted the molly, but look, they still have so much utility to just nade out the bomber. But NIP are aware of that situation, so...
Smoke's fading as well. As soon as that plant ends, Config goes over, and that's given a free kill out, but Yanko again is looking at that clock. He's checking his stopwatch, and he's hoping Greyhound don't run out of it. Diaz has a molly, smoke goes back on the site, but Rez gets shot through it. They can line up, and Hedrick only gets 1 off the spray. Alexi with a chance in the clutch. They're not on it yet. Liaz is looking for a flank. They don't know exactly where this guy's coming from, and this is wasting valuable seconds. Alexi looks to isolate, and Liaz hits the headshot. Just enough time. Greyhound looking a lot more alive on this map than on Angels.
But
Save them.
And also left Patrick alone with the op.
True. Brolin doing it again. I think they've smoked that back though. I don't think you can see through it. Headtrek looking for an angle, this time Alistair. He takes it from the other side, and that works to his advantage. Very dangerous. Yanko's screaming right now.
5v3, why are you spamming the USB to the smoke? Like,
very scary.
Doesn't get punished though. Live to tell the tale. Alexi takes back that angle, but not the orb. And Greyhound have given it all away in this advantage. Love Nip to take Ram. Alistair hungry for more though. Hope his pistol's reloaded. Nip is just hoping for a mistake.
and it feels like these are the rounds that you would see teams, you know, like Greyhound or maybe some of the lower tier teams in these groups that we've seen so far at Pro League, that they would lose, right? Like either overstep their advantage while, for example, NIP is just holding for them, or once the execute comes in, just not waiting for the rest of the team to come in, right? You have the numbers advantage, just don't get in 1v1 fights.
Oh, nice combo. Nade and Molly and Flash. He doesn't even know he's burning, but he finds a corner to hide in. Sicko swings. He had to. He was trapped. And Alistair helps out on that short split. It goes as it was meant to. 3 on 5 for Nip, falls apart.
You should ask the Fnatic manager how he did it.
I did ask him. He told me to delete the thread, so I don't really know what happened there. Right now, Greyhound are tearing Nip apart on CT.
They're so ending on the ramp, Greyhound. Bolan throws the smoke that he can contact Ivy, but Greyhound have the molly that doesn't extinguish on the smoke. So Bolan takes him some time. Like you saw the rounds that they played aggressive, it's very hard for Bolan to do anything.
I mean, he got one pick there and they haven't gone back. They haven't given him another chance in, or they've smoked it, or mollied it, as you said. Hedrick has a kill. Config sending it again, and he's going to fall down. There's no one there to help him. Vexite going to get mollied himself, but he can live in the smoke. Nip have planted. How will they play this 4v4 now?
Patiently, if you will.
Yes.
Is how they should play it.
It's a nice change. Kicked over the smoke is Alistair, so that might force a save for Greyhound if they don't get a kill soon. Vexite sending it. Alexi's still in the site, but this is not going to be expected. And Brolo doesn't need to peek because Alexi's got that bomb. Nice kills coming through for Nip. They do convert this one as no one chases in the post plant. The kills come to them.
It's like Alistair in this game, it's like he has two voices, you know, the devil and the angel, right? On each ear, it's like, go for it. Go for the repick. No, don't do it. You have an advantage. You can see him, like he's falling back, he's coming back
fighting his
in.
demons.
Right in the end, he dies.
They just contact mid as well. They have these nades. They don't want to throw them for a B hit. They get the kill. Nip are actually going to send it all the way up to CT spawn. Config again. This time gets that kill. And yeah, two players here. It's a perfect lineup, and they're not ready for the Vexite backside. Greyhound are raw as they find 9. Take this away, Flames, man. Do the final round. Do it justice.
Not in the mood after the other game.
Well, he does get mollied out. There's no re-smoke this time.
Yeah, that was their last molly.
Yes, goes through. He's got a double short setup or double wall setup. Rez coming for the short side. He swings and he catches Hedrick a lot of damage as well. Rez is tucked in. Liaz goes hunting, and they don't know about Sicko, but he reveals his position and gets nothing for it. 2 kills for Rez. Roland's already on the site, scared of nades, but he's got to stick it. It's 20 seconds. Hedrick has a bit of cover. No punish here for Greyhound, but they do have the health advantage on this retake, and it will begin. Vexite removes Roland. Kit on Vexite as well. He's got a drop smoke back at B. Wish he had that right now. Might not be needed. Hedrick now, the clutch, and he takes a quick one. They thought he was sandbags. He went there earlier with the AWP, but now he's wide. Inns grabs that kit, and he needs to win the fight here, and now he will. Greyhound 11-4, looking solid on CT Vertigo. It's Nip's map pick. You wouldn't know it.
They might pull it now, but yeah, I just think City config with some little info, I think they might pull it up.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be up to the pistol to see if they can get the ball rolling, and this is a nice little split for Greyhound. They're going all over the place. They're in CT spawn, they're in elevator, the bomb's been seen. Who knows where they're ending up? It does look like a aggression from Brolin, nets a kill, but now they know it's an A attack. Rez is caught out in the open, and they're going to get the plant. This is a very weird round right now. With that kit dropped, Nip are in trouble. Oh dear, reload out for Brolin. Hedrick's going to cover. Vexite runs down 2 more, and Alexi needs these kills! He's got him! Blinkinium sit the kit in the open. Alexi hits the headshot. He does not care. That is a dirty pistol round from the captain of Nip. Close smoke.
And now the Steelers are moving A. Now they want to not let them have anything. Once you have this round, if Nip win this round, they're in Greyhound head.
Oh, and they catch him with nades out as well. Double swing. There's even a 3rd player back, but Alistair out of nowhere hits Config in the head. 2 on 3, 30 seconds, still winnable, but the pressure's on Nip. Greyhound trying to cross that bomb in. They have no smoke for this other side, so Rez can find Alistair. They don't know how close this short player is. Inns has walked all the way up, and now Rez is in the hot seat. And it goes right by. Sicko's already wide, and Rez does not know until he dies. 12-7, and Greyhound, every round that they've won.
So,
and they broke the money because of that Liaz MP9 round.
Yeah, actually. And now Hedrick, yeah. So if they win this round, which is most likely to happen, you know, now it's 2 or 3 rounds, 14-7.
He saw them push down.
You think so?
Yeah, he definitely saw something. 100%.
Right.
But he's not looking. It's like he saw them go left or something. But he saw. I promise you, he saw.
Maybe
them.
it depends on the settings in the res. You know, like.
No. He saw. I swear. I just don't think he realized that they were walking down as opposed to like going wide or jiggling. There was a big bit of blue that passed his screen and the X-ray was off. Oh dear.
Maybe just focus.
Yeah. And it's going to be a bit awkward now. Roland not sprinting too wide. He wins that one. He's ready for Sicko out middle.
Witnessing the greatest evil the world has ever known. Only I need a team.